وثبت أن ما فيه ديمقراطية هناك، بل هناك دكتاتورية لا تختلف أبدا عن دكتاتورية هتلر أو نابليون أو موسوليني أو جنكيز خان أو اسكندر إلى آخر الطغاة. بأمر رئاسي يقال هكذا في عهد ريغن المجنون، يقال بأمر رئاسي أصدر الرئيس الأمريكي ريغن أمر رئاسي بالحرب عقبتها.
What is it?
Window up or down?
His window's out. It looked like he put his hand up. He was in the. They had two, so they must have like a decoy. But he was in the first one.
So the pound tumbled by 1.4% against the dollar and the euro in the morning, but then recovered almost all of the losses by the end of the day because traders then worried, well, if the UK is being downgraded, what about the US?
Right. Well, the U.S. dollar last year in 2008 benefited by the global financial crisis.
It's our country's AAA credit rating, and that's inexcusable.
Mr. Secretary, thanks for joining Fox Business. Is there a risk that the United States could lose its AAA credit rating, yes or no?
No risk of that.
The world's financial markets remain volatile. Investors sending a message to politicians worldwide that they're not doing enough to address the problems threatening the global economy.
I know we're going through a tough time right now. We've been going through a tough time for the last 2.5 years. I know a lot of people are worried about the future, but here's what I also...
No risk.
No risk.
The United States prized top AAA credit rating has been cut for the first time ever. Standard&Poor's has dropped America's ranking to a AA+, but the Obama administration says the analysis...
The U.S.'s credit rating has reignited fears the world's biggest economy could slip into recession again. European shares sold off, even though the European Central Bank is buying Spanish and Italian government bonds to try to stop the Eurozone debt crisis spreading, and that has limited the damage in Madrid and Milan. Even so...
We've definitely got a long way to go yet. We've still got problems in the Eurozone. The US issues definitely aren't over, and they're obviously coming up to an election, so that's going to play on their markets as well. So I don't think we should be jumping to going on holidays just yet.
Earlier, share prices in Asia slumped, with Tokyo and Hong Kong closing the session down 2%. Investors seeking a safe place for their money have been piling into gold, which has hit a new record above $1,700 an ounce. The dollar is down, the euro is volatile, and oil fell more than $3 a barrel on concerns over a slowdown in economic.
There will always be economic factors that we can't control. Earthquakes, spikes in oil prices.
Yeah, I'm an angry dude. But I've only got one thing to say. Just one thing. I don't know if you've been hearing. Some of you have. But the rest of you who disagree, we told you so.
Oil prices, slowdowns in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
How we respond.
Tea Party members, Bush, Tea Party members.
Markets will rise and fall, but this is the United States of America. No matter what some agency may say, we We've always been and always will be
His AAA credit rating.
and that's inexcusable. We've always been and always will be.
The downgrade of the US's credit rating has reignited fears the world's biggest economy could slip into recession.
Always been and always will be a AAA country.
Why don't you just admit it?
We continue to have the best
Not
universities,
AAA anymore
some
for
of
the
most
first time in
productive
history, dude.
the most innovative companies, the most adventurous entrepreneurs.
If I could fire you, I would. Admit it, but I wasn't there. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. You know, is typically the answer. Why? Why can't we admit it when we're wrong? You know, life would be so much.
Whose side are you on? Are you on Gaddafi's side? Or are you on the side of the aspirations of the...
Yeah, I'm an angry dude. But I've only got one thing to say.